Welcome back as we kick it into Overdrive TV to be specific. Tito, welcome to the studio, my bro. Traveling solo today. Do you like that, eh?
Yeah, shame. Gav is actually recovering from a knee op, so wish him well.
I felt terrible, man. Yes, we put him in all sorts of uncomfortable positions there. The poor guy took it like a man. So we wish you well, Gav. Hope you're feeling much better, my bro. Exciting day today. Why? Yes. Because Lamborghini is blowing minds.
Yes, they are indeed. Now, I kind of wish this was the other way around, but the news I have for you this morning is on the new Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, and we've got some pictures of it here. I mean, when does a car stop becoming a car and just throw the middle finger to everything that's normal? I mean, is it 300,000 euros, the price, excluding tax? I mean,
will we see any of these come to South Africa?
You know, I think we will, and you're looking at like 6.5 million rand for a car like this, but it is just unbelievable. I mean, it's something, that Batman would drive. And it does 0 to 100 in 3 seconds, flat.
My word. How much off the hard top is that?
Okay, so slightly slower than the hard top, 0.2 seconds. But, I mean, you won't notice. Your passenger will be screaming. That V12 is so loud, but it's actually got a powered rear window, so you can sort of let in as much engine noise as you like. I quite like how the roof only weighs 6 kilograms, but I mean, who's going to bother with the roof, really?
It's beautiful. It actually looks, when you were like 12 years old and you would get one of those books with the concept cars of the future, beyond 2000.
Yeah, you're right. It does look like it's from the future. It was like it was sent here to show us what cars can be. But I just love this line.
I can see it's from a special place in your heart, man.
I love this line from the PR buff, right? It says it's good for around 350 k's an hour. Don't you love how vague Italians are? Imagine they made aeroplanes. That'll be fine. Just accelerate.
Almost not expecting anyone to take it there,
Yeah, unbelievable. It really is. But onto something that I think everyone's going to, that more people are going to be able to actually buy. And over to Sweden, where they do things quite sensibly. So it's the new Volvo V40. I really, really like this car. I didn't expect to be honest.
And of course, you've spent some time in the car, so you've had time to come.
I was quite lucky. I also went on the launch and I got hold of a test car as well. Now, Volvo, I mean, Scandinavia, right? They do things so sensibly. They're like, if Italy is the sort of the passionate, impulsive loins of Europe, then Sweden is sort of its calculated left brain, or right brain.
I thought you were going to say chastity belt,
or chastity belt. But I mean, and so, Volvos used to be a little bit dull, I think, because of that.
Seen as the safe car.
Yeah, exactly. They used to be very safe, but a bit dull. But now look at this thing. It's unbelievable to look at. I think it's one of the best looking hatchbacks out there. And, it's going to be priced really, really well against the sort of the new Merc A-Class, the BMW 1 Series, the Audi A3. But where the Volvo just trumps all of them is on safety features. And now I wish I could tell you about all of them, but I'd take up your whole show. I'd be here until 8:30. But I want to tell you about a couple of them, right? So it monitors your blind spots up to 70 meters behind you and warns you if something's going to overtake you on your left or your right, which is really cool.
Now we're talking beyond 2000,
yeah. If you're reversing out of a parking spot, it keeps an eye on what's coming. So if you can't see where you're reversing, it'll let you know if there's a car approaching. I quite like that. My favorite feature is something called City Safety. So up to 50 k's an hour, if it detects a crash and it thinks you're not going to brake, it'll stop the car for you. So no more bumper bashings.
That's incredible. You can imagine this is it's ideal for inner city driving. It's got that kind of feel, but looking at it, it's actually really beautiful.
It's a really pretty car.
It's a pretty car, man.
And it's got some really nice touches. Heated rear seats. Why don't you want your children to be warm as well? I mean, they should. Why doesn't every car have that? It's brilliant. And
of course, in Scandinavia, it becomes a little bit more important.
Yeah, I suppose so. Absolutely freezing there on the school drive, but. I really like the fact that you can change all the dials completely. There's like 100 little settings that you can change the color of the dial. So whatever suits you, and all the theater lighting in the car, all the lighting in the doors you can change to suit your mood.
Is this a sign of things to come? Are we going to start seeing more of this, do you think?
I think that it's so difficult to differentiate yourself in the market that you have to try so many different things, right? So this Volvo's come out with this thing, like I was mentioning, theater lighting. I don't know if I'm ever going to play with that, but they made us turn it on to sunset mode, and I quite like that. No other car has sunset mode. You're not going to get a BMW.
100%. You don't want it to become gimmicky. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
But at the same time, I think the diesel is the pick of the bunch with an automatic gearbox. It really, really is a long-distance cruiser as well as a city hatchback. It's like, you might go sort of to pick up some milk in Bryanston and end up in Neisner. It's got that sort of
that
feeling.
Is so
to it.
espresso, man.
How did I get here?
That really is hashtag espresso right there.
Exactly.
True, I noticed you're doing your own
Yes.
tribute to Minnie this morning.
Yes.
Now, we've got our own very special Minnie in studio, and she is far more beautiful than those cars. Minnie Dlamini, come here, grace us with your presence.
Hello.
Please, you incredibly
Must say I love
beautiful
your
woman.
top. I think you should replace it with my face, though.
Exactly,
See?
you know. That right there was so YOLO, you know.
Everything's got its price.
No, I'm picturing you in one of those Lambos, okay? I think you deserve...
No, Jeep is more my vibe, though.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've heard. Yeah,
Jeep girl.
Which
I'm
one
a
have you
Jeep
got?
girl.
Well, what are you
I've
driving
got
at
the
first?
Cherokee.
Ah, nice.
It's
Nice,
so
man.
cute. It's so sexy.
She says it's cute.
It is, though.
a cute
It's
car?
a mean machine.
Do you know what you say? It's cute.
You know, I think the
Maybe
Jeep,
with you behind
the
the
Jeep is for one thing for me, and that is like going up mountains. I don't know if you've had
Yeah.
a chance to take it off road
Well,
yet.
when I drive to set, we drive on the farm, so it's bumpy roads.
You get there
crazy.
before everybody else does, yeah. But why don't you have a Mini? You've got, I mean, surely it's perfect.
Nah, they didn't jump on my bandwagon.
But we're putting it out there. You know, like cricket players come out with an empty bat to ask a sponsor. Just put it out there. Just say, hey guys, I need to be sponsored, you know?
Nah, but a mean machine is so much better.
Yeah, no, I see you in a whole different light now, man. One tough cookie, man. One
Tell
tough
us,
cookie.
there is a BMW in your history, is there not?
Okay? No, there isn't.
Is there not at all?
No, no,
Okay,
no.
so it's just the Jeep.
Just the Jeep.
Whoa, I sense a bit of intrigue there. Oh. Well, while I delve into the backstory, we've got Hilary Biller in the kitchen. She's going to prepare something scintillating for us. She always comes with those unbelievable cooking little tips that really change the way that we cook. Let's take a look.
With a range of quality products guaranteed nationally, you will always find there's so much more to Midas.